All right, so here we're going to go over a lesson, bit of a lesson here today. So, Kickbox Detox. So as you guys know, this is one of the main areas that as you go through this, this is the number that you can play with. This is one of the two numbers that you can play with because you have to determine what your multiplier is. I know that we all chose a multiplier based on what we looked at initially, but I chose 1.75 and I'm not sure if that's going to be right or not, but I'm going to do a month of 1.75 and then I'll see what happens with my InBody and if I need to adjust it to a 1.55 or a 1.375 or even a 1.25, I'm going to adjust it based on what seems to work. Because again, there's no golden rule that just because you feel like it fits within these categories, that that's going to be a good multiplier for you. So we're going to be kind of using the InBody and what actually happens with our nutrition to determine what our multiplier is. The other one that we have is over here. And again, if you're on the weight loss, women is in that 200 to 300, 300 to 500 for men. Weight gain, 300 to 400 for women, 400 to 500 for men. So that's really going to be the two numbers that we're going to help, kind of determine during this program. So now the other thing that I really want to talk about today is so let me share my screen. Let me stop video here. I'm going to share my screen. So this is a couple of the apps. So this is one of the apps that I found, Control My Weight. Now, Control My Weight is one of the apps. I'm probably actually going to use this during the July through December because I haven't used this app yet. But I like that it's a free app and it does have that. I like these little counters that show like where you're at, what's remaining. So this was one that I thought was looked like it had a lot of good reviews. So that's one of the apps that I'm going to be trying out. I'm going to be again trying that out in the July to December timeframe. The other app is Lose It. So that's actually one that I'm using right now. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that one. But I like that you can scan with it. It has a ton of food in there. It's super easy. I'm going to be using that from now until June. So I've never used Lose It before, but this is the one that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be kind of sharing my journey with you guys as I'm losing that. So there's definitely going to be more on Lose It to come. The other one that I've used in the past is called MyFitnessPal. So let me grab that one. So MyFitnessPal is one that I've used previously. Again, it has that same scanning, as you can see, the quick scan barcode function. I really like that. I think it makes it very easy for you to add things onto your food list, because the easier it is, the more likely you are to use it. So MyFitnessPal is one that I have used in the past. I like it. I just wanted to kind of try out the other two to see. So right now, like I said, let me use my screen here. So I'm going to broadcast. Okay, so let me go on to my Lose It app. So here's my Lose It app. So here's what's kind of cool with this. So you can see if I add breakfast, I have the option. I can go into my foods and pick from a list of foods that I previously have eaten. I can actually go into and I can search for a food. So like if I had just an oatmeal, I can search for that and try to find my oatmeal in this list. Or I can, you guys can actually see me scan this one. This is actually what I just ate. I'm at 9 round. So I can scan this and it will put it right into my food list. And then when I'm done, it'll tell me, okay, this is what you have left. One of the things that so far I've been just using that this week. So one of the things that I like is that when I add in, so let me delete this out of here. So you can see where my budgeted calories are right now. If I add in, because I did actually do my kickboxing workout this morning, if I add in my kickboxing workout, it's going to increase. So that multiplier, the function of what we're using is the multiplier, the PAL multiplier. This counter is actually using for when you add workouts. So again, it's a little bit of a different strategy. So I'm curious to see. And again, I put in my notes that I worked. I also can add water. So if I drink some water, I can add that. I actually did have some water today. So, and I can go back, I can switch my goals. Let me go back to my day, my log. And it will kind of give me an idea of where I'm at during the day. And it even gives me that nice count. You can see there in lunch, it suggests 443 calories for lunch, 620 for dinner, and 354 for my snack. If I add it in, so how I'm doing my program is I'm trying to do that 4 times a day. So this just gives you a little bit of an idea. The other thing that I actually kind of liked about this, let me stop share here. So the other thing that I liked about this is I liked some of the questions that it asked me up front.